Is definitely back in the building. Definitely a friend of the program.
Yes, sir.
Family member. Also FSU alum, the one and only G. Torres.
G's here.
G's here. Hey y'all, G's here. He didn't even knock. He just came right in. What's going on, G. Torres?
Man, the grind, man. The grind. I've been put in position now to where it's just I'm on a roll. I'm on the juggernaut roll right now, so it's no stopping for me, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I always see you posting something. You are definitely on your, like you said, your grind. As far as your advertisement, you are on there. You do it.
I'm trying, man.
Right.
I can't give nobody no reason to say I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
You know?
So basically, you're on your McFadden and Whitehead for the old school folks.
Yeah.
Ain't no stopping us now.
No stop,
man. No stop.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and I see you're up here representing, man. Did you bring us a jacket too? That's a nice jacket.
It is a nice jacket. I keep looking at it. Right.
Hey, look.
Got the flight jacket on.
I got beat up about that too, right? So I got fussed out because someone sat there and told me, I want $1 for every time somebody asks you for a jacket and you got to tell them no, it's exclusive.
That's a hot jacket right there.
Yeah. Hey, gotta represent the brand, gotta make sure the name is out there every moment, every chance that I get, everywhere that I go. So,
It's good stuff, man.
So how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music as far as actively pursuing it for like 6 years now.
Okay.
5,
Hold on,
6
wait a minute.
years.
Something. Y'all looking up too?
Oh, yes.
I'm trying to see what's on the ceiling, G.
Nah, it's just bad. Look. I'm gaining inspiration right now.
Okay.
Don't mind me. I'm gaining inspiration right now.
Okay.
6 years, huh?
I was like, man, what's on the ceiling? Did we not
up?
Yeah, did we not clean up before G?
Nah, you good. But yeah, actively for like 6 years now. When I finally decide like this is really what I want to do. Music always been something that I couldn't really fight. You know, even though people always have a lot to say about this when it comes to the young black man, but for me, my life, it really has been either music or basketball because of the fact that those was like my only outlet. Like those, like I call it my happy place.
Right.
When I'm shooting around playing ball, or if I'm running with some friends of mine or something, that's my happy place. Like I don't think about nothing else. Or when I'm in the studio, or when I'm writing, or when I'm recording, that was my only way of venting, because I ain't really had nobody coming up. I ain't really had nobody to talk to vent about stuff that I was going through.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure you know yourself, you know what I'm saying, as a writer, that really relieves stress, and it like the perfect example I could give that I tell a lot of people is when my grandmother passed away a couple years back. It literally happened just like this. I was at work. My sister called me on the phone out of the blue. And I answered the phone like, hey sis, what's going on? Bawling, crying. I'm off rip, I'm big brother. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Yo, let me know what's up. And she tell me, she didn't even say grandma passed away. He said, they found grandma. You know,
Oh, wow.
and she passed away. She passed away from cancer. And they ain't find her till like 5 days later. But when she called me and told me that, at that point in my life, she was really like, outside of my sister, she was like all that I had. Because my grandmother, I mean not my grandmother, but my mother, excuse me, passed away when I was 8 years old. And at this point, like throughout my life, me and my grandmother kind of been separated for a bunch of other reasons that is done now, but you know, she was that woman in my life that any woman that came into my life had to have that same level of respect for me to even take me serious, you know. So when I got that news, it felt like my world was taken from me. I literally passed out at my job. And you know, my manager came to me and told me that, you know, I didn't need to be there, I need to go home. So by the time I got to the house, I literally went straight to what I know to do.
Right.
I went on my balcony and I started writing. And this probably was the best piece of work that I ever wrote in my life, because it flowed so smooth.
Right.
It flowed so smooth. It was just raw emotion and raw feeling. And as far as metaphors and stuff like that, that kind of come natural to me. So at the end of it, it turned out to be a masterpiece to me. But I lie to you not. When I got done writing exactly how I felt like weight was just taking off of me. And I was able to go see my sisters and check up on her and stuff like that. But I literally had to write it. I had to. That's the only way I could get out and it gets like that when you feel at a point where you don't have nobody you can speak to and that you're always by yourself, you know, that you're alone in this world, as they say. But that's my happy place. So,
So basically, writing for you is really therapeutic.
Very therapeutic.
All right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't realize the energy. A lot of people say you can't make anything off of writing. You know, the career, you can't make anything off of writing or being in the music or anything like that. But as long as your heart is into it, that's your career. I feel like so what keeps you alive is your career.
Right.
Right, and that's what keeps you alive. Right. That's pretty cool. What school did you go to around here?
Well, obviously, you know, I went to Fayetteville State. But
High school.
High school, I graduated from E. Smith.
Golden
Because you
Bulls.
said you played basketball. Well, you were balling. You were hooping.
Yeah, I
Right.
played varsity for E. Smith. When I was in high
Right.
school. Yeah.
Golden Bulls. Okay. Represent.
Oh yeah, 1800.
Right.
All the way.
1800.
All the way.
That's almost like being in Washington, D.C. What's that, 1600? In D.C.? The White House? It's 1600, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So, no, I hear a lot of people in North Carolina, whenever you say E.E. Smith, everybody's like, 1800.
1800. Right.
I'm like, that must be the address.
Right.
Yeah, man.
All right, Mouthpiece says blessings to everyone. So, yes, the guy that you see right in front of you, his name is the one and only G. Torres. And whenever we say that, what does G say?
G's here, if you didn't know.
Yes, indeed.
What does the G stand for?
Government. Go ahead, give him the government. Yeah.
Man,
Everybody
if I
wants to
told
know,
you-
you know?
Yeah. My government name is Greg
Okay.
Torres. Yeah.
G. Torres.
Yeah.
But see, when he gets even more popular than what he is now, he's gonna change your watch. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to call me Gregory. All right. Put a little stank on it, G.
Yeah, man.
So, okay, no, it's your say. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, what makes you different compared to everybody else in the music industry? What makes G. Torres stand out?
I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't wait for that question. But
So go ahead and give us the answer.
but you know, a lot of artists, especially rappers, would like to, you know what I'm saying, get in these situations and say, oh, they can't compare to me, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna tell you simply just like this. What makes me different is what made me different. How I was brung up, all of that contributes to the stories I tell. I can only give you what I know, what I live, my life, and my perspective on certain situations. So that's what separates me from everybody else, because can't nobody tell my story the way I could tell my story. And as far as if you want to go into specific flows and this, that, and the third, I like to let the beat or the production determine how I approach the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Good stuff, man. Now, if people want to get in contact with you, man, how they go about doing that?
Let me run down. So, Facebook, we got I am G Torres. Twitter, at I_am_G Torres. Instagram, at I_am_G Torres. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, G Torres8789. Make sure you visit the website, www.imgtorres.com. You can follow me on YouTube, simply G Torres. That's all you got to do. Look up G Torres. If you want to get in contact with me as far as booking, gtorres8789@gmail.com. That's my official email. So there you go, man.
All right, good stuff, man. So, G, as always, man, it's always a pleasure to have you stop by and share your story, man. And, you know, we're all about supporting you and your music as you continue to do your thing, man. But next time you come, man, I'm waiting on my jacket for real. Yes, indeed. I will support.
I'll take a size small.
Yes, indeed. I'm a large, by the way. It
You
fits
got a
right.
medium.
So show us the shirt. Show us the shirt as well, because he's definitely branded out, man.
Yeah, man. This
Right.
is the G Torres signature tee.
Yeah.
You know.
Is there anything on the back of the jacket, or it's just the G?
Well,
Yeah,
my
go ahead,
label,
go
my
ahead,
label's
take
on the back.
off.
Yeah, go
My
ahead.
label's on
Take it
the
off.
Come
Yeah.
here, take it off.
You look like my size too. Go ahead. Just start over here.
Just accidentally leave it in that chair.
Yeah,
And I like the color too.
yeah, it's just on the back. It's branded with my label, Lionside Music Group.
Okay,
You know,
let me zoom in on that right there.
gotta represent fully.
Oh yeah, you do
know.
have a record label.
Yeah, man. Started back in July 28th.
And congratulations on
Yeah,
that, man.
congrats.
Because that's
Yeah.
newly launched record label for G Torres as well too. And it's so good that you're self-enterprising. You know, he's an entrepreneur and not waiting on the industry to make a stake on this music business, man. So you know you definitely have our support, man.
Yes, sir. I mean,
Keys.
I honestly feel that really, if you're not signed to a major label, you're independent regardless because
Right.
you're doing everything yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, I mean, why not represent something, you know, or have something represent you? And that at the end of the day, it's always a personal attachment to it because, you know, I'm one person that feels that throughout my whole life, things been coming and going.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether it was death, whether it was fake friends, whether women, whatever the case may be. But Lionside Music Group is never leaving me. That's something I made. That's something that I represent. That's something that represents me. The line, everything that describes the line is what I embody. You know, the courage, the strength, the fact that it represents royalty for being the king of the jungle. Like, you know, that's everything that I try to embody. And plus, this is something that I've been, you know, how can I say, I've been thinking about this for a long time. I actually
Manifest.
laid down, you know, it's been premeditated. There we go. It's been premeditated since like 2012. I can remember me and my best friend chilling in the living room, and I was laying on the ground, and I had my drawing pad, and I just drew up my logo. Like,
Yeah.
when I sit here and tell you that I do a lot of stuff by myself, just cause I'm especially because I'm one person that is I have to be hands-on when it comes to me, you know, especially on how I look, how I appear, how I come off to the audience, because it's all about perception, how they look at you. And you always want them, especially coming to a game like this, my mentality is you have to come into this game knowing how you want people to view you. You know, especially that's what contributes to the music I make, why I rap the way I do, because I'm not about to come into this game and you thinking I'm a slouch.
Right.
You know, I want to get that same respect level as a Jay-Z, as a Nas, as an Eminem, you know, as a Fabulous. You know, Eminem, Fabulous, and Nas, hands down the three that most influenced me in this rap game. So, you know, it's all about how I want to be looked at and I want to be taken serious.
All right, so definitely the record label is basically going to be a culmination of fulfilling your legacy as well too, man. You know,
sir.
for your future generation.
Yes, sir.
So that's definitely a good thing, and we say kudos to that. And by the way, one more time, let us know what your Snapchat is, because Alicia Ivana Witherspoon says, "What's his Snapchat again?"
My Snapchat is gtorres8789. That's GTORRES 8789.
And you get big shout outs from Sonia Dalton McRoberts. She says, "Yes, babe." Hand claps and microphone drops and kiss, kiss.
I love it.
Indeed.
I love
So,
it.
Good stuff, man. Always continue success, man. And you know where home is, G.
Yeah, appreciate it.